Have you ever looked back at someone you once loved and thought, seriously, what was I thinking back then? At that time, everything felt so intense, so magical, so right, and now it just feels confusing or even funny. The truth is, falling for the wrong people is not a sign that you're foolish or bad at love. It's a sign that you're human. Our minds and hearts don't always work logically, especially when emotions get involved. Most of the time, we don't fall in love because someone is perfect for us. We fall in love because they trigger something familiar inside us. Familiar doesn't always mean healthy, it just means known. Many of us unknowingly repeat emotional patterns from our past. If attention was inconsistent in your childhood, you might feel strangely attracted to people who are emotionally unavailable. If you had to earn love growing up, you may fall for someone who makes you prove your worth. Your brain mistakes familiarity for safety. Even when a relationship hurts, the mind says, "At least I know this feeling." That's why calm, stable people can sometimes feel boring at first. There's no drama, no guessing games, no emotional roller coaster, and your nervous system, addicted to chaos, starts asking, "Is this even love?" Another big reason we fall for the wrong people is potential. We don't see who they are today. We see who they could become. We imagine future versions of them, more caring, more committed, more emotionally available. We tell ourselves stories like, "They're damaged, but I can help," or "Once they realize my value, they'll change." Slowly, we fall in love with an idea, not a reality. But potential is a dangerous illusion. Love doesn't grow from promises and maybes. You can't build a healthy relationship on a version of someone that only exists in your imagination. Loneliness also plays a sneaky role. When you feel alone, the heart lowers its standards without asking permission from the brain. Loneliness doesn't care about compatibility, values, or long-term happiness. It only wants connection right now. That's how we start accepting mixed signals, late replies, half-effort conversations, and calling it understanding. We convince ourselves that bare minimum effort is enough because at least someone is there. But love isn't supposed to make you feel grateful for crumbs. Then there's ego, quiet, powerful ego. Sometimes we fall for the wrong people because they don't fully choose us. Their uncertainty becomes a challenge. Suddenly, love feels like a competition, and winning their affection feels like proof that we are worthy. We chase not because we're deeply in love, but because we want validation. But real love never feels like an exam you're scared to fail. What most people don't talk about is this. Healthy love can feel uncomfortable in the beginning. Not painful, just unfamiliar. It feels steady, clear, and emotionally safe. There's no constant overthinking, no fear of losing them every second, no dramatic highs and lows. And if your heart is used to intensity, peace can feel empty at first. So we sabotage it. We miss the excitement. We go back to what hurts because hurt at least feels alive. But growth begins the moment you start noticing the pattern. When you stop asking, "Why do they treat me this way?" and start asking, "Why do I accept this?" That's the turning point. The wrong people come into our lives to teach us lessons about boundaries, self-worth, and what love should not feel like. The right people don't confuse you, don't drain you, and don't make you question your value. They feel consistent, they feel safe, they feel like home. So, if you've fallen for the wrong people before, don't be harsh on yourself. You weren't weak, you were learning. And once you learn the difference between chaos and connection, you stop chasing sparks and start choosing stability. Because real love doesn't feel like anxiety. It doesn't feel like a storm. Real love feels calm, secure, and quietly powerful. And once you experience that, you'll never confuse pain with passion again.